Hi, what's up? How is it going? Today's video we are going to be creating a creative jotter in Colorado 2020. Without further ado, let's step into it. So right now here are the picture that we are going to be using, so let's get it on. So let's go over to this list, change the drawing page to A5, which is a normal. double click on the rectangle tool, automatically snap into page. Then you bring in, let's create the templates for the what's it called, jotter. Go over to bezier tool, let's cut some part of this objects, so just like so. Then you finish it up to this place. So right now what we need to do is to power clip this into place, just like so. Then hold Alt key on keyboard, select picture, then you adjust to fit into the object that we created. So let's go over to our shape tool, then you double click right here to smoothen things up, double click, then you double click, go over and double click to add the node, then you double click. Here is the outcome of what we created. So right now let's go over and just power clip this into place, power clip, then you go over to hold Alt key on keyboard and adjust the image just like so, make it bigger a little bit, just like so. So let's power clip the picture into place, power clip into the object, then hold Alt key to select the picture and adjust just like so. So right now what we needed to do is to just sample the color of this code right here. So let's go over to add color to the color palette. So right from here, just select this color. So right now apply it to the background. Can you see that? So let's go over and bring it in the text. So what we needed to do right now is to go over and hit Ctrl K. Let's change Ctrl K, automatically breaks the text. Then you go over and change the what's it called, the conjugal bliss to bezier scripts. You can decide to use any script or that you preferred. So right now go over to this list, let's sample, let's just pick this color right here. Good. So let's check in the text to this. So right now what we needed to do is to bring it, let's make it bigger a little bit, then hit Ctrl K to break it, then you position the H to the. So right now what we needed to do is to just change this text. Let's change it to triangle, so reduce it a little bit, then pull this up just like so. Good. So right now what we needed to do is to just go over and create an object on top of this conjugal bliss. So let's create a straight line just like so, then change the color to this color. So hit on F12 on your keyboard, automatically the dialog box pops up, then you change the thickness to 2, then you hit OK. Good. So that's not taking out, so I hit on F12, let's make it 17. It's okay, that's too big. Go over again, let's change it to 9 points. Good, that's good. So position the line to the top, then you drag it down to copy paste beneath the conjugal bliss, then you reduce the line a little bit. Here we come to the finish line of the designing of the conjugal bliss. Can you see how it goes? So group it all up, center it within the object, go back to the main name. So right now what we needed to do is to just let's, in this case we are going to shorten the name. Let's make a copy just like so. So we are going to be using Oluwashola. We are going to be using Ayodeji and Mary. Mary. So right now let's just bring it to the top of the object, change it to white, then make it bigger. So right now what we needed to do is to just change it to trijan. Then the font to trijan, let's use a low Paris. It's okay, good. Can you see that? So let's go over to what's it called, it's on F12. If a dialog pops up, then let's change the thickness to 12. Good. So right now what we are going to do right now is to just pull this name to the side just like so. Then let's go over and just, I think let's use trijan will be okay. So click on outline. So right now what I needed to do is to go over to your shape tool, reduce the tracking just like so. Likewise this as well, reduce the tracking, then you make it a little bit bigger just like so. So right now let's create a love symbol just like so. Do an object, then you right click to convert to curve, then the shape tool, double click automatically. So right now right click that, convert to curve, then put this angle up a little bit, position this just like so, put this angle up, just put this up a little bit. So right now copy paste to the other side, then you select the previous one, ready to allow. So let's make a copy inward just like so. When you get the destination, you right click, let's copy paste, then you combine all of that. So change it to white, right click on this to unappear the outline, then you tilt it a little bit. So right now what we needed to do is to just let's create a hand symbol. Type that, then you reduce, position that into the low. So make it bigger a little bit. So right now what we needed to do is to just group it all up, then let's go over and make a copy of that, then let's change this to black. Hit on F12, a dialog pops up, then you change the thickness to 17, so to make it thicker. Good, can you see that? So double click on this. So we are going to make the outline a little bit darker. So let's go over to this place, then pull it to the darkest area, then go over and hit OK. Good, can you see that? So center it within the text, then you go over and let's apply shadow effects. Click on shadow, then you draw on the text just like so. Go over onto this place, let's make it 90 to make it darker. Good. So right now what you needed to do is to go over, let's make the darker, then you go over to this place, let's make it 70 to make that spread a little bit so that it can be dark. Make this 100%, it's okay. Good. So let's make this 60 or 40. Okay, that's too much. 17. Good, you are good to go with that. So go back to object, then you locate big drop shadow apart, automatically breaks. Then let's go over and change Let's position that so well on their body. Then go over, make a copy of the shadow. Then you send to back control, pay down your keyboard, automatically you can see the outcome. So let's go over and bring in this, the dates. So change the fonts to Futura T. So right now what we're gonna be doing is to just delete the date, then go over and zoom it all up. Let's break that into pieces. Then you hit Ctrl K on keyboard to break that into pieces. Then let's shorten the December. Good. Position this so well. Then you bring this all up. Good. Bolding this. Make it bigger a little bit. Then position this downward. Good. Group it. Then let's position that to the left, to the right. Then make it bigger a little bit. So in this case, what we are going to be doing now is to just make it bigger a little bit, then reduce this a little bit, position it so well, just like so. Good. So right now what we need to do is to create an outline. Then let's make it white, hit on F12. Then let's change it to dotted line, just like so. Then make it 9. Hit OK. Good. So right now what you needed to do is to make a copy in Word. Then let's delete this picture. So right now what you needed to do is to just create a box right here. Go over to your polygon to create a private polygon. Then you go over and change the angle to 6. So change it to white, then copy in Word. So right now what I needed to do is to make a copy of this. Let's give it a shadow, gray shadow. Then you go over to your object, break drop shadow appeared. Then let's just make a copy of this downward, then make a copy of this to the top. Good. So right now select the whole thing and group it all up. So right now let's clip the pictures into place. So the first picture will goes into this place, then the second one will go into this place. So let's select another picture, and this goes right in here. So right now let's just reduce this a little bit. Hold Alt key on keyboard and select picture, release the Alt key and adjust the picture just like so. Likewise this, then position that. So hold Alt key on keyboard, select the picture, release your Alt key, then adjust the picture just like so. Good. Good. So can you see that? So let's make the picture a little bit bigger, position it so well. Good. Here we come to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that other people can benefit from what we are sharing right now. See you in the next verse. Bye for now.